Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crooks and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Stuck with Daddy for life. I'm Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we all doing? It's almost like Christmas Eve. I can't wait to see what presents tomorrow brings.
Oh, they're going to be so big. They're going to be so gorgeous. You're going to have fire engines under that tree. I wonder if anybody's got like some sort of betting pool, what the over and under is on Bubbles showing up, actually showing up.
I don't know.
Because you know, whenever this came in, I am sure that he's going, I better have my flight tomorrow. I better be like jumping on a plane tomorrow and getting my ass butt there.
Who knows, man? It's such a crapshoot. Like I said the other day, it's, we talked about it. It's like trying to read the mind of a rabid fucking squirrel. You don't know necessarily which way this idiot's going to jump. I mean, he's literally one step below a bag of hammers. I mean, that's how dumb he is. So.
Well, but before we get too far going, because I couldn't do this yesterday, there were 4 super chats that came in. Let me see here. We got one, and because it clears them all out, and I can't see who in the hell it was. Thank you so much. And number 2, we got that one there. That one's for you. Thank you so much. Number 3, We got that one right there. And I know there were 4 of them. I counted them, but they clear out and I can't read them afterwards. I did read them last night, but I couldn't put stars on the helmets. Thank you so much. There we go. We got 4 of those things. And then on top of that, we just got another one, but we did get T42, which has been a member for 12 months. And there was also another one, which was Puddletown. And I'm going to add him on there. I did see him, but I think it got cleared out before the stream started. Thank you so much. That one is for you, T42. And Puddletown, it says 11 months. He goes, but I think it was a mistake. I got robbed of a month or something, or several months. Puddletown, that one there. I'm giving you a beautiful gold star. Thank you so much. Gold star. and then of course, oh my God, we got Emma Washington. Emma Washington's been so awesome. She's got a cute little kitty. It looks like it's got a mustache of like a German artist or Austrian.
Hey, however
artist.
you want to shave it, or no, you're talking about an actual cat.
Yeah, actual cat. And thank you,
mustache
Emma.
would be
I
good too,
appreciate
you
you. And then, of course, Cajun Bayou Queen. And yeah, we know about them Bayou Queens. You don't put out, they're gonna put a voodoo on you. Well, I'm just saying, you don't want to be messing with them there, Cajun. Thank you so much. Hug Shissy and Yamaha. Much love. And Max Lab. Max Lab has been keeping me apprised of things. Thank you, Max Lab. It is so helpful. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Max Lab. So appreciate you. That is awesome. No, it has been a crazy, insane day. I mean, here's the thing. Half star? Oh my God, Ted Wendell, a half star member for 6 months to get a half star. No. All super chats, all membership chats, all membership gifting. You're going to get a star. We're loading this bad boy up tonight. We're going to make it all. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I can gift memberships to myself. Just so you know. Let's see what kind of fools are going to get memberships tonight. Let me get that thing fired up real quick, because the members, you don't realize how valuable these things are. It turns out really good for you guys, because I can do 10 of these a month. I just have to remember to do it at the beginning of the month, or at the end of the month, or whenever I damn well feel like it.
Somewhere in the month.
let me see. Yeah, I do have to do them. That is the thing, because it really helps
don't
all
use
you
it,
guys.
You lose it.
Yes, and we don't want them losing it. Let me see.
Kind of
here.
like a couple other things too. If you don't use it, it atrophies.
Well, I
withers away.
I'm supposed to talk about that. There's too many people. There's too many people. They get all messed up like that, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt them. You don't want to hurt their feelings. Let me see. Let me get this thing up here. Of course, I have to come in my own chat to do this. And
hello, everybody I missed. Hi, how you doing?
Oh yes. Damn it.
A bunch of people coming in here now.
And membership. I'm gonna that doggone it. Membership gifting. Here we go. There we go. We're going to gift 5 memberships. Let's see who gets those memberships coming from the Shizzy Wisnut. It says David Air Force vet got it. Sweet fly on the wall. Southern Red Sox girl. Oh, I haven't seen her in a little while. Good to see it. Melissa McDonald. Wonderful. And forever not me. You got one also. Oh yeah. Welcome, Megan Fox viewers. Welcome. It looks like Megan just said, you know what? I love to hear Yamaha's voice. There we go. 5 more gifted memberships. Let's see what we got here.
I sound like Beavis.
Only when you laugh. Teresa Monson, Shelly Huckabee, and Jan Sissons. I think that's right. And who else? Pink Rose and Edna Bell with all gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh boy, we're loading you guys up here today. Let's see, Shizzy gifted 5 memberships, and in between there, Emma Washington said, "Stupid YouTube did not tell me you were live yesterday, so I missed it. I'll watch later. My kid Lee sadly crossed the Rainbow Bridge in 2016. Sorry to hear your Austrian painter cat crossed the Rainbow Bridge." Just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't get mad. No, that is actually a really cute kitten. I love it. Thank you so much for that. And no, you really
This is
didn't
your
miss it.
channel. I thought I was supposed to offend people. You're the
No,
one that'll
I
suffer for it.
only did. Oh, Janice. Oh my gosh. Wait.
Yeah,
I
you got
missed,
quite
I
a few
missed stuff.
coming up here. Yeah.
Yeah, Wanda Perez.
Mhm.
Perez. Thank you so much for
Rudy.
it. Hey, Sizzy and sexy Yamaha biker. See, it's not even sexy Shizzy, it's just sexy Yamaha biker. Yeah. Yeah, they got you nailed down, man. They got you. They got you like
Well, you know,
they hit
some
you
people are
hard.
blissful in their delusions. What can I say?
And for the $9.99 super chat, which would be a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate you. That is wonderful. It says Meg and Tug Raider. Oh my gosh, they had to be just having an absolute blast. I was only able to catch a little bit of it
There
because
she is, me raid.
I was Megan Raid. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Megan, so much. And then of course we got Stupid YouTube. We got that one, and $20 roomie. This is going to be a blast. Oh, you have no idea. You have no. Oh. Now, did I already tell about my getting pulled all over by the Georgia State Police? I haven't told that one yet. I told you
have
in the
not
back
told
room,
them
but
that.
I hadn't told
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
Thank you so much. This is going to be a blast tonight. Laughing out loud. We got Seeking Justice is become a new YouTube member. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much that means to me. It is so wonderful seeing all you new YouTube members, all the super chatters. Thank you so much. And, just remember, you're always welcome here. You're always welcome here. Janice says, "Hey there, Yamaha biker. Please say you'll be reading a letter."
Dude, keep working that poll. They're just throwing all kinds of money at you.
No, he won't be reading a letter. He'll be reading 2 letters tonight.
Yeah, apparently we have 2. You have to remember, guys, I don't know about these letters. I don't get a heads up or anything. These are all cold reads for me too, so I'm finding out about this shit at the same time you do. I don't do homework.
He has not seen them. No, he has not seen them at all. I mean, thank you so much, Miss PJ, right there, gifted 1 membership. No, this is ready for the letters. Laughing out loud. Yes, you are, Taz. I know you are. The letters are going to be lit tonight, and one of them I wrote whenever the first order came in, or the first motion that Bruce made this morning. Whenever I saw that, or maybe it was last night or some, I don't know when it came in. I saw it this morning. Thank you, Max Labs, for sending that. Hey, Papa Nut. Hey, how you doing, Angel? Oh my gosh, you are looking more lovely every single day. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And Taz gifted another membership right there. Taz, thank you so much for gifting that membership. And the cool thing is the gifted the membership on my channel costs less than a can of Coke. I'm just saying, it is pretty good. Taz gifted a membership. Thank you so much. James has been a member for 1 month. Tonight is going to be absolutely epic. And somebody said, I think it was in chat earlier before it came up, that the judge wrote to Bruce like I write to Bruce. I don't know. It was Brenda Levesque. Simple became a YouTube member. See, it wasn't that easy, and it's so inexpensive. Like I am probably like the cheapest person on the interwebs. I swear to God, I'm so cheap. But it was wonderful. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate you for becoming a new member. Hey, Shilzy, Yamaha Biker Fox Den raid in the house. And I think we're going to clear this sheet of stickers out tonight. They're trying to make my brown eyes blue. Actually, I do have blue eyes, very bright blue eyes, and my wife, she gets mesmerized by them. That's why I get away with so much shit with. Thank you, Frankie, so much. Thank you. Love the letters, especially Yamaha Giggles. Well, the Giggles will be out tonight. Yeah, they're going to be good.
Probably will.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of what I was hoping on. I don't know if he gets picked up tomorrow. I don't think he's going to be able to live out that joke that I made earlier. It's kind of a back and forth joke. Yeah, Bubbles shows up tomorrow for his little hearing at the courthouse, and court security's all, hey, Mr. Matzkin, yeah, you can't bring that bucket into court. And then he holds his little blue Lowe's bucket up and says, it's not a bucket, it's my wallet. And I think I got some gift cards in here. Y'all want some gift cards? I had some extra ones. And then court security goes, Mr. Matzkin, what does your wallet bucket say? And he says, it says, I went to Florida and all I got was this bucket.
Oh my God, that would
but
be
they're good
awesome
at any Lowe's.
That would be so awesome if Jeremy brought him a bucket.
I got some in here right now.
Maybe
Hey, Anna, you need a new toilet? I got extra gift cards in here somewhere.
Oh my God, maybe Bubbles will
I couldn't type it all out though. It all wasn't coming out, because we're limited in our little characters that we can put in the chat. So it just wasn't.
Oh, now, see, I'm not too familiar with U.S. Marshals, maybe because I've never been arrested, but I think they charge you for that. Like that, you end up having to pay money.
A lot of times, yeah, that ends up in your like court costs and fees and all that stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
It's not just.
Oh, hippie wench! I am so glad that you can't wait for the laughter much needed today. There is always much needed laughter, and there is always much laughter because we are complete fools over here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm speaking for myself. Just and FAA. BBB from flying. They don't have a cargo plane that can handle his nose. What, you mean a C-130 can't handle it? Come on. Now, he could jump out of a C-130 without a parachute and just float on down nice and easy. All he got to do is just flare his nostrils a little bit more.
Yeah.
Emma Washington.
Had that little hair break there.
Oh, my gosh. It's Emma Washington. All right. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. All right. We're going to hold off right here. We're going to hold off right here for a little bit, and we'll get to the rest of these because we'll never get to any of these pleadings if we do this all night. And then everybody's going to be like, now I have to go back and watch the first letter. Yeah. All right. So let's keep this simple. I'm going to move my helmet out of the way, see if I can find a pen, a pencil, or maybe I can draw some blood up or something like that. So we can leave it on Emma Washington 1055. We're going to 1055 Emma. All right, that's where we're holding off. You guys can still do the super chats, and we'll catch up on those later. But I know that there's a lot of people that want to hear this pleading and the letter. Now, the pleading, I do tend to fly through these, and at some point, whenever the craziness stops, I'm going to go back and I'm going to read 3 pleadings back. So 4 motions back. Oh my gosh. All right. So we'll pause it there on that. You guys can still keep on going. Every single bit is always appreciated. Keeps us running, makes us look like we're professionals or something. So the notice of defendant's counsel inability to appear April and request to decide motion 96 and show cause based on 115. Now, see, he has to throw out those numbers because he's filed so much bullshit that he has to number them. Numbered bullshit. Defendants give notice. Underside counsel is unable to appear on April 3rd pursuant to Order 98 because it's impossible to make the trip and also because he fears for his safety and freedom if he attended. If proceedings are not stayed, piss on you. In response to this notice or order of opinion, the district judge is ruling on the defendant's motion 123. The defendants respectfully ask the response in Doc 115 be taken under advisement and ruling on the plaintiff's motion 96 and on the court's show cause order 98. Well, it was impossible for the undersigned to resolve calendar conflicts, including client hearings for which they'd be left unrepresented, which would lead to disproportionately negative consequences for both the abandoned client and his undersigned. This notice is foiled at the risk of the sanctions for not being deemed an emergency, but the undersigned felt it was proper cause, because even though they're implicit in 123, the undersigned would not be attending. Undersigned also has family obligations he could not possibly leave behind for up to 3 days, and there was no possible way to make all necessary arrangements for his family members' needs to be covered in his extended absence. The undersigned's wife has a rotator cuff tear, for which she requires the undersigned's assistance with many daily activities. Like, who else is going to slap the bitch around? The undersigned's daughter would miss an important band rehearsal and also be significantly affected by her father's unavailability to bring her to school and pick her up. She can't ride the school bus because I might have gone off on him like a Karen. For reason the undersigned is not going to discuss here, other than to say it prevents from traveling to the Pensacola's. The cost of travel is also extremely burdensome and disproportionate for the defendant's pro bono counsel, especially when it combined with the financial impact. Do you think I need the violin for his plea for his motion?
That's what I'm kind of humming a little here because it's the.
I'm thinking I need the sad violin here.
Oh, there you go.
And the cost of travel is also extremely burdensome for the disproportionate for the defendant's pro bono counsel. We're indignant and against an aggressive plaintiff and well-financed counsel. The undersigned apologizes for any filings or contents of filings that have offended the magistrate or incited his annoyance. The undersigned has sought only to zealously advocate on behalf of his clients, does not believe he has transgressed against any professional rules of conduct, like calling him a scumbag and things like that, warranting sanctions or revocation of his admission of pro hoc vice, or that justifies and necessitates the expense and hardship of a multi-day travel, or that has justified the turmoil of his personal life and practice since the filing of 96 the court's orders that it incited. The undersigned children, late biological father passed away while on a work trip in 2015, and they was 5 and 11 years old. The undersigned adopted them after marrying the mother, and any extended work trip taking their father away from home creates anxiety for them. As a result of that experience, and lasting impact has occurred when the undersigned was ordered to travel for December 19th. The opposition of the plaintiff ended up not returning as planned due to flight cancellations. But the defendant believe it's obvious that their motion was intentionally contrived and filed by surprise for the very effect it had, and that, as it demonstrates, the subject emails do not justify these sanctions. Oh, the plaintiff's surprise, uncertain certified motion for sanctions, an epitome of acronym polyflop, has incited immediate multiple court orders, responses, additional filings, more orders, and ordered live show cause hearing that has become the biggest cause of celebrities for the plaintiff's YouTube followers since the plaintiff's December 19th live video. Immediately following his live deposition, reporting the magistrate's threats and arrest towards defendants, none of the multitude of proceedings might have occurred without the calculated, non-certified being filed for surprise. In fact, I was so blown away in its lack of certification, ignoring and denying the defendant's motion to strike. For that reason, this court, the magistrate, district judge alike, can take judicial notice of use of these events to generate that YouTube content for financial profit on the plaintiff's channel to what the hell's and all these other channels profiting off the content generated. Litigation, as long as they propagate the plaintiff's claims and attacks the defendants and the undersigns. This is not an attack on their First Amendment rights, but to show the true motive and purpose for the simple one plaintiff, two defendant deposition case. Oh, they was having the initiated and they turned it into spectacle. It has been by the plaintiff and his counsel. This should be relevant consideration for the court. Gotta examine this shit. The issues of plaintiff's mislabeling of non-actionable statements as extortion and interposing a possibly poisoned affidavit about non-existent online statements calling me a child predator that consistent and ongoing to this day. To invoke federal jurisdiction. Well, you denied my motion. The court did not meaningfully examine whether the federal jurisdiction was fraudulently invoked as part of the litigation. Well, the undersigned is unable to attend April 3rd. For more reasons, I'm going to throw you some more reasons. Will you listen to my reasons? Because some of them are directly associated with the planet, with him periodically appearing on their live streams to discuss this case. Oh, it boosts your view counts. Oh, please take judicial notice of the YouTube channels. That umbrella guy, that Megan Fox the writer, that shizzy whiz nut, the ventilation, the squid pro. I've been from the content that this contrived litigation generates and all one-sided for the plaintiff. There's even this one channel, the DUI guys in Kentucky lawyer, Larry Foreman, who's profited from coverage of the plaintiff's legal cases and was involved in a fundraiser held live by the plaintiff onto YouTube to raise money for the biological aunt of defendant Preston's adopted at-birth daughter, who never met the child, to hire a law firm to file a whole bunch of bullshit. There was a months-long content-generated storyline on the plaintiffs and other channels that served to terrorize the defendant Preston from the plaintiff, promising his YouTube followers that she would have a child taken from her. Mr. Foreman also frequently attacks the integrity and qualifications of the judges, including gratuitous claims of being biased and corrupted, to feed narratives he is pushing for entertainment and to profits. And I'm not seeing none of it because I suck so bad. During the YouTube thing, as explained in this undersigned's legitimately fears for his freedom and safety, so he cannot attend the place himself and their risks. In good conscience with his family and clients, they's all dependent on him. All two of them. If he'd done anything remotely justifying such a draconian consequences just to be able to defend himself, he would be risking whatever consequences there may be for filing this notice not traveling from Boston to attend on April 3rd. Well, this is filed by me, the Bruce, the Bubbles, the Matzkin, because I am going to be so put out.
I'm dehydrating over here. All the tears, I can't take it anymore. My asshole fell out again.
Well, let's.
I got prolapse all over the place.
We got to crank up the music just a little bit louder for Yamaha, because it's going to be a blistering letter in response to this. Are you ready, brother? Let's get
well, alrighty then. Yeah, get your freaking helmet on. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Strap it on, strap in.
Oh, I'm strapped.
All right. Now, is that music too loud for everybody? Are you okay?
I think I'm good. I mean,
okay.
If it's too loud for other people.
I might have to blow my nose here all day. I'm crying. I don't know
you want to borrow mine?
I think I got some old underwear here somewhere.
Is it used? I mean,
well, if I can't wear it, it just gets turned into a shop rag. So.
Now you know what he uses in the shop. Ladies.
All right. An open letter to Bubbles, the no-show showman. to whom it may concern in the Northern District of Florida, especially those keeping track of this circus. Dear Bruce, Bubbles, BBB, you have one job. Show up. That's it. After months of playing Internet Rambo, LARPing as the last line of defense against litigation for content, and swearing you were going to expose everyone from the plaintiff to Judge Bolitho to the YouTube algorithm itself, all you had to do was bring your fragile little ego down to Pensacola, walk into court, and explain yourself. Instead, you hit us with your last filing before the judge goes off, the weakest, whiniest, most embarrassing, "Please excuse my tantrum, Your Honor," ever filed on federal record. You bailed. You folded. You curled up in the fetal position and begged the court to just read your side quietly and make all the scary accountability go away. You're breaking my... Now I know I got a heart, 'cause it's breaking. You say you couldn't come because of family obligations, calendar conflicts, and, my personal favorite, fear for your safety and freedom. Oh, whatever. He loves that fart box finger punch. We all know it. Are you serious? You're not a war correspondent dodging sniper fire. You're a Massachusetts lawyer who got called out for acting like a jackass in writing. The judge didn't threaten your freedom. He threatened your pro hoc vice status, and only after you turned the docket into a dumpster fire with bad behavior and worse excuses. Let's call it what it is. You're scared, not of the judge, not of arrest. You're scared of finally being seen for what you are, a clown with a bar card way over your head. And just so we're clear, you had time to cash out your GoFundMe days earlier. You had time to cry to your donors, spin your tale of woe, collect every sympathy buck you could, and then pull a no-show on the very hearing that money was allegedly meant for? That's not hardship. That's a gift.
Grift.
Oh, I'm sorry, a grift. Yeah, sorry. And now, once again, you've dragged me and other creators into your filings, by name. You've tried to turn YouTube commentary into some vast harassment conspiracy while still pretending you aren't the one putting your train wreck on full display for the world. So let's play a game of hypotheticals, Brucey. Let's say, and I'm just spitballing here, I decided to file my own notice. One that simply attaches every open letter I've written about you. No commentary, no insults. Just your own record, mirrored back in fluorescent lighting in all its unfiltered shame. Would that be harassment? Or would that just be truth on the record? Because here's the thing, Bubbles. You keep dragging people into your public drama and then acting appalled when they respond. Better, louder, and with facts. You want to name Shizzy Wiznut in the filings? Fine. Just don't act surprised if someone in the clerk's office starts printing these letters for courtroom entertainment. You moron. You call this a simple one plaintiff, two defendant case. But every time the court tries to move forward, you light another procedural match and act confused when smoke fills the room. You say the hearing should be canceled because your daughter had band practice and your wife needs help with her shoulder. That's your argument? This one time at band camp? That's a federal court. That a federal court should reschedule around your chauffeur duties and chicken tenders. You insult the process every time you log into file a motion. And now you want the court to, I'm having a hard time seeing through these tears, to ignore a live show cause order because, what exactly? Because you're too delicate to get on a plane. Because you've decided you're more important than every other litigant who shows up when told? You're not asking for justice, Brucey. You're begging for immunity, and it's not going to happen. Your fear isn't about safety. It's about exposure. Oh, you and your exposure. You're afraid of what happens when the mask slips and the judge sees you, really sees you. Not as a crusader, not as a lawyer, but as some weirdo running around in trench coats and flashing old women, but as what you've become, a bad faith actor who thought federal court was just another content platform until it punched back. So here's my final thought. You want to keep naming me in federal documents? Fine. Keep going. But don't be shocked if one day, for the record, I decide to send over one of these letters to the court, not as retaliation, but as documentation. Because let's face it, Brucey, if you're going to put on a show, well, someone ought to be keeping the script. Sincerely, Shizzy Wisnut, co-counsel of consequences, archivist of your meltdowns, creator, commenter, chronicler. Still not a lawyer. Still better at this than you. Yay.
Oh, as read by the Yamaha biker brother. Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm gonna have to wipe my eyes here.
and the last one, I've really got to tighten that strap down because it's going to blow your socks off. I mean, it gets insane. Let me catch a couple of the super chats real quick, just real quick, because I see all you found peoples are coming in there.
Yeah,
and
welcome everybody we missed. Yeah.
Let me make sure I got the last one, which was at 10:43, and it was. Damn it. I missed it again. Damn it. You guys are good. It was 10:55. There we go. 10:55. 10:55. It wasn't. It was. Can't wait for the. Man, you guys are quick. It was Emma Washington. Is that right?
Yeah, Emma Washington.
Yeah, Emma Washington gifted that membership, and we hit that. Angel Perez gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Make sure that you show this young lady some love. Angel Perez, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, dear. Got you right there. And I'm gonna get, like I said, I'm gonna catch up on these because if I don't, then they get out of hand and I forget about them, and then they go crazy because you guys are crazy. That's why we call it a nut house, because you guys are just absolutely on top of it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sticking with it.
It takes a little
Wanda
special
Perez with
here.
another gifted membership. Thank you so much, Wanda. I appreciate you. That is wonderful. We always appreciate you so much because, you know, with what you guys do here, you know, whenever you gift all these super chats and whenever you're just I mean, it's like wonderful interaction and letting you know, it makes me feel like so welcome in this space. Gifted another membership, Taz. Thank you so much. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Taz. I appreciate you. I mean, you guys are just on top of it tonight. Sweet fly on the wall. Thank you, Sexy Shizzy, for the lifted membership. I mean, thank you so much. You welcome. No, I understood gifted membership, but I'll take the lifted membership. It's because I'm a low rider. At least my tweenie is. He's a low rider. Deucey got triple denied. Oh no, he got more denied than that. Trust me on this. We're talking about 9 filings that got denied almost all in a row. Thank you so much, very much, Jack Miles. I appreciate you. And then we've got the Yamaha. Give us a little purr. Yeah, you know the ladies like that right there. It just gets them going. Hey, Shizzy, people on other streams keep getting me confused with you. Shizzy wasn't a Sticky Widget, apparently. I'm honored to be confused with you. Well, no, I am honored to be confused with you, Sticky Widget. I think that's awesome. Sticky Widget, you are great. There's nothing wrong with being confused. I run my life confused. Thank you so much. I need to invest in D-pans. The P-pads are starting to be in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because whenever Yamaha gets going, I mean, it's more than a P-pads that the ladies need, and more depends than they need. Because
Whatever.
I mean, he just gets them gushing.
Yeah,
Just
you
saying.
make me sick. Ugh.
Do y'all think he's doing this to try to get a mistrial? No, that's that wouldn't work. Just saying, that won't work.
No.
I appreciate you, Semper Fi, Gert. No, he's doing it to get thrown off the case. So BBB, you brought all these problems on yourself because you solicited clients to get attention, and then he got attention, and now he's crying about it. Oh, you guys are starting to see a pattern, don't you? Aren't you? Yeah. It's
Well, just like his macaroni bullshit, macaroni salad case, whatever, you know, he's got that martyr. He wants to be looked at as a martyr. He wants this to be his springboard to worldwide fame.
He
Either
doesn't
way
realize
goes.
how small we are. I'm serious. He doesn't realize how small we are, or how insignificant this is in the grand scheme of things. How insignificant his bullshit is. Thank you, late fee Jenny 86753.
Well, that's what I'm saying by, you know, some of his stupidity. I think he thinks that this is going to bring this whole case to not only international, I mean to national, but international fame, you know, and have everybody come flocking.
But you don't want to be known for being this guy. I mean, everyone knows who Elaine is, and she probably has a hard time getting fucking clients now. I'm just saying, because she really tanked that shit hard.
No, but there is no bad press, you know. There is no bad press. All press is good press, right?
That's awesome. Oh, poor Ducey. His sob story makes me cry. So hard.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree, Emma. Yeah, Audrey has become a new YouTube member. Thank you, Audrey, for becoming the newest YouTube member. Man, you guys are clearing out these stickers. You know, I'm gonna be checking my mailbox tomorrow. Somebody said they wanted to send me something. I do have a PO box now. Thank you so much, very much. I appreciate you, Audrey Little. And blessings, Shizzy Yamaha. BBB, truth is the coming. Yes, it is. You know it is. Thank you, Lyndon Hernandez, for $2 super chat. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, the consequences are a coming, and he has no idea. Heidi KZ became a newest YouTube member. Look at that lovely child. You got a lovely child at Christmas time. Tell me that's you, Heidi, and you're all grown up now. That is a lovely child. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate you. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I got to show you something later. Time flies when you're having fun, because Sticky has been here for 4 months. Thank you so much, Sticky. I appreciate you. Cool. We are cleared up for the time being. Let's get on to the judge's order. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the judge was not playing whenever I saw this. Now, I like I said, I was driving back from my destination, which was undisclosed, and I got back. I'm not far from home. I mean, we're talking like my exit is coming up in like 3 or 4 miles, and traffic starts getting heavy. And if you're in Georgia, you know exactly where this location is. It's around a particular area that just 75 starts getting clogged up. And it's before it splits off on 675. And probably about 3 exits before then. I can't remember, it was Eagles Pass or some crap like that. And there must be an Indian burial ground, because there will be no traffic after it or before it. It just all of a sudden gets congested. And I'm just cruising along. I've got my speed, my cruise control on. I got it set at like 75. I know the speed limit's 70. I'm just cooking along, just minding my own business. And then, of course, all of a sudden traffic is like doing this number, like bobbing and weaving. And I turned on my signal, got over a lane, and, didn't have to change speed, except I did have to accelerate to sort of get in between two cars that were sort of doing this number. So I accelerated, got around them, let off the gas pedal, and went back to my cruise control. And all of a sudden, blue lights come on behind me, and I'm like, shit. Pull over, 3 lanes. Stop the car, turn off the car. You get reached out, because whenever I drive long distances, I don't put my wallet in my back pocket, or it makes my ass sore, because I have no ass. So I sit this thing down, and I pull out my ID, and I set it up in the dash, and my wife is just like, we got 2 dogs in the car with us. Officer comes up to the passenger side. Of course, I have the window locks on, because the dogs like to step on the damn things and roll down the windows. So I had the window locks on. I unlock the window. Wife rolls down the window, and he says, "Gonna see your ID." And I can't hear him because there's traffic going by, and I had my window down. So I roll up my window. I'm like, "Hold on." She goes, "He needs to see your ID." I'm like, "Okay." So he takes my ID, and then he asked me to step out of the vehicle. Okay. Step out of the vehicle. Just come around back here. All right. And he takes my ID, and he goes, "Your address the same?" I'm like, "Yeah, the address is the same." Give him my address. And he was just like, "All right. Hey, you on any medication?" I was like, "No." He goes, you needing some sleep?" Asked me where I came from, and I told him, and, asked just a few questions. He takes my ID, and he goes back. And I just sort of went into parade rest, just a little bit more like at ease kind of thing, where I was just like, sort of stand there with my hands behind my back, so he could see my hands, because if he pulls up my information, he'll see that I have a carry permit. I was like, last thing he needs to think is I'm armed and I'm going to do something stupid. I'm standing there. My wife, I find this out after I get back in the car. She was like, "Oh, I thought he handcuffed you because you said something really stupid to him." And I was just like, my wife has a lot of faith in me, or she knows me really well. And a couple minutes later, he comes back. I'm standing out there, and of course, the lights are blinking and stuff. And, I just sort of turned my face away so I wouldn't be blinded by the lights. And he comes back after a couple of minutes. He hands me my driver's license. He goes, "Here you go, Shizzy," and says, "I just asked that you slow it down." "Thank you, sir." Got back in my car, and I drove off. My wife the whole time is like, What did he give you a ticket?" I was like, "No ticket. He just told me to slow down." He was like, "How did you do that?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm not going to ask," but I drove the speed limit all the way damn home, because and so it made me a little bit later than I wanted to be, but it was well worth it, because whenever I got here, all you wonderful people were here. All you wonderful people was here. So it was good. It was good. And it was, let's see, we got BBB knows what he's doing and intentional. He deserved jail, and that says a lot. Now, I would not suggest anybody promote getting BB thrown in jail. That would only be something that he is responsible for. I'm not being responsible for putting those kind of vibes out there, because I don't want anybody to go to jail. I think that BBB should just receive the same treatment as any other attorney in this case. Remember that. And if he's misbehaving as any other attorney would, I would say that then he would get absolute justice. Oh, Angela Quinn, she's got those New Zealand bucks, the most delicious bucks. And she says, "So happy I managed to get my Uber Eats. Gotcha." I thought she was talking about her breasts. I was just like, I had to read that twice. Uber Eats. Sorry, I thought she was saying, "I'm so happy I got my breast delivered right on time for the open letters." I was like, "Damn, girl." I'm shocked. And thank you so much for your Uber Eats right on time for the open
My
letters.
sailing bags arrived.
Oh, there'll be more open letters. Not all of them will be to BBB. Just keep that in mind. I've got so many people I can write open letters to.
Oh, yeah.
And
You started
just never
some
know
now.
what'll come up.
No.
I did. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much. I appreciate you, Angela Gwen. And of course, hey Shizzy, do you like my new avatar? I had 4 of them in your yard a couple of days ago. They look like turkeys. Are those turkeys or are those turkey vultures? Can't really tell. It's so small in my screen. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Those could be turkey vultures. That's what they look like. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No, I think that's pretty awesome. You had 4 of them, and now if they were turkeys and you had 4 of them in your yard a couple of days ago, and then of course we're talking about today, and you say, now I've only got 3 of them. That's some good eating right there. I'm just saying, there's turkeys. Awesome. Member for 4 months. I just upgraded my level. Thank you so much. You are moving up. Audrey Little with that $5 super chat. Thank you so much. It is glorious. That one for you. Rhett Gardner has been a member for 3 months. I have truly enjoyed my coverage with Yamaha. Well, thank you so much.
good.
I enjoy my coverage with Yamaha
No,
too.
I don't do very much. I just sit here and look pretty.
I know. You
Grown.
do it well because who wants to look at my
About it.
mugs?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I make
I am
children
so
weep.
looking. I am looking so forward to Dollywood. It's coming up. It's going to be a blast. I am looking forward to it. All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is that? I always look in the patrol officer's face when he understands I'm not going to run. That look of sadness. Oh my gosh. Welcome from Mortari Taranaki. I love it. She is also from New Zealand. She's a Kiwi from New Zealand. All right. So the judge ordered this. Now, this is really, really, really important what the judge says. This matter is before the court on defendant's notice of defendant's counsel's inability to appear April and request cited motion 96, show back cause based on 115 that the document was filed today. That's Doc 124. To the extent defendant's counsel seeks leave not to attend the hearing that was scheduled nearly 3 weeks ago for tomorrow, April 3rd, 2025. Now, pay close attention because he says was scheduled nearly 3 weeks ago. The request is denied. Similarly, to the extent the filer requests a continuance or a stay of the hearing scheduled for tomorrow, the request is denied. The hearing will go forward tomorrow as scheduled. And yesterday, defendants filed a motion to vacate consent to magistrate. Doc 123. Defendant's current motion, Doc 124, makes reference to the possibility of a stay being issued by the district judge in response to Doc 123. The court would note that no stay has been issued by the district judge, and merely requesting a stay does not excuse non-compliance with this bullshit. It's probably down here in this. With an order. And he quotes what it is right here. He says, recognizing that the mere filing of a motion to stay does not excuse non-compliance with a court order.
Just because you break out the crayons and start doodling, don't make it so.
But the crayons be tasting so tasty, man.
I know. That's why I don't use them. Just eat them.
Judge says the hearing in this case was so noticed nearly 3 weeks ago on March 14, 2025. Thus, defendant's counsel had more than enough time to make them their travel arrangements. Moreover, defendant's counsel had ample time to file a motion seeking a continuance of the hearing if there was a true scheduling conflict. Instead, no, he waited till the 11th hour to allege quite dubiously that he has a scheduling conflict. That is despite the fact that since March 14, 2025, the council has filed plenty of other bullshit. I mean, documents, Docs 100, Docs 101, Docs 104, Docs 105, 111, 112, 114, 150, 160, 117. Because defendant's counsel has complained about needing to travel to Florida for this hearing, the court would point out that defendant's counsel, his happy ass done chose to handle that pending into Florida. Thus, he should have anticipated traveling to Florida for court appearances. See Puck versus Silverman. Right here, stating that because the parties chose to appear in this district knowing that it was across the country, they should expect to appear in court as freaking required.
No shit. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
If counsel did not want to incur that there cost and spend the time to travel to Florida for court appearances, then he should have not sent his little happy ass in there and entered an appearance in this here case. Lawyers from across the country regularly appear before this court. And when this here court sets a hearing, those lawyers, they get on a plane and they attend that hearing. That's part of the deal when a lawyer decides to take on litigation in a far-flung jurisdiction. Finally, the court would be remiss if it did not address defendant's counsel's claim that he fears being arrested if he attends that hearing tomorrow. Absurd. For the reasons above, defendants noticing the defendant's counsel inability to appear on the requested to decide motion number 96 show cause based on 115.124 is denied. So ordered. This here day, 2nd day of April, 2025.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember the exact wording, but basically, when he issued that show cause and scheduled it for the 3rd, he had stated in there to the effect that there will be no postponement, there will be no moving, there will be no extensions. This is when it is.
You would be correct. He was very, very adamant about that. Judge said, unlike his filing from yesterday, unlike Bubbles' filing from yesterday, where his happy ass decided that he was going to file and say and accuse the judge of the reason why he moved it to Gainesville was because of the plaintiff and his counsel. Now, if you'll remember what that order said, it wasn't about his plaintiff and his counsel. It was everybody misbehaved. The only person that was behaving was a court reporter. He blamed everybody. That's why everybody was supposed to be in that court hearing. Now, you don't go pissing off a judge like this. There's a reason why you don't piss off a judge.
That's why we're saying that he was walking that line. He was trying to appear impartial and spread it evenly across the board because we figured that dumb fuck here was going to try and do what he's been doing. Yep.
Navy vet for the broken. Westover Air Reserve has a C-5M the Bubbles might fit on. It's the largest cargo airplane in the Air Force. I don't know if it'll handle his ego or his bullshit. I'm sorry, man. You can try. He might try a Navy ship because, you know, the Air Force, they can't even get off the ground with all the bullshit that he throws at it. It's bad. Thank you so much, Navy. I hope jail on no one either. Just trying to figure out why he's so afraid of going to jail at all if he did nothing wrong. Well, you have to remember, the only reason that he fears for going to jail if he did nothing wrong is it's not a genuine fear. He's trying to find an excuse to not be there. That's all it is. Now, the judge did say, and I went back and I read what the judge said. The judge said, if anybody misbehaves, I will have my bailiff to handle this.
Well,
and
again, that goes to his whole thing about wanting to be a victim. and make everything about him, and it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about as much of a victim as
Yeah.
Amber Heard was. Give me a break.
Yeah, it was directed at everybody. It wasn't just him.
Yeah.
But he's got to be a
According
martyr.
to that. Now, if he felt it was directed to him, that's because Jeremy made him feel like that. Blame Jeremy on that. Turkey vultures on that soup tart. See, I told you, either they were turkeys or turkey vultures. I think he's throwing this case to try to get a different judge in the case where he's a defendant. Nope. I understand what you're saying, but that won't happen. You know why that won't happen? Because this case aligns with it very closely. And the judge has made it very clear. He said, this is not going away. We're going to hear this case through. Now, another attorney might be able to get things moving a little bit better. The judge is very angry with Bubbles for filing so much stuff. If he's doing this to get thrown off the case, that is a very bad idea. Because what will happen is, if he shows up and he pulls this kind of shit, and I'm just saying, maybe my squirrel brain starts working. He starts pulling all the shit, and he can't come up with a valid excuse for all the bullshit that he's filing. The judge will fine him for every single bit of bullshit that he's doing, because it's costing the court, it's costing the state, it's wasting everybody's time, and he will hold him in contempt. He can put sanctions on him. He could throw him in jail. Chances are he wouldn't, because what good is he in jail if you can't get paid? He will put those sanctions on him, and then he will remove his pro hoc VJ status. So that way he can't complain, oh, well, yeah, no, it's because you're misbehaving. I want to do this. And if you can't prove to me why you are supposed to stay on this case, you've been sanctioned. If you can't prove to me why you should be on this case, I will remove your pro hoc VJ status. You will not ever be allowed to practice in the state of Florida ever again. And on top of that, the judge can also write to his judiciary committee where he's barred at. He can write to them and bring up all of that shit to them of, what in the hell are you sending me from your state? What kind of attorneys do you have working for you? And send that information to them for the kind of bullshit that he's done. Because this is a federal court. This isn't like some state court, getting pulled over for a ticket. This is some serious crap. So if he thinks that just getting off of this and pulling this shit is going to get him off of it, no, the judge can do some serious damage to him, and can hold him in contempt, and could easily, if he's saying, oh, I can't be on this case because of this, the judge has made it very clear. Think about this. The judge has made it very clear in this last filing that, yes, he could lose his pro hoc VJ status, but this is what attorneys are doing. He asked for this. He asked for this.
Yep.
Every single bit of this. Judge might just keep him on the case. I mean, think about it. Think about what the judge has said here. He could easily keep him on this case and not revoke his pro hoc VJ status, unless he because all of the bullshit that he just filed, and I looked really close at this, and I thought about it, and I was concentrating on it, and he just said that he is more scared of me and the judge, and he cannot be effective counsel. That right there tells me that the judge, whenever he tells the judge that kind of thing, that he can't be effective counsel, the judge has already made it very clear. This is why you're supposed to be here. Look exactly what he says right here. All of this right here that the judge is saying, defendant chose to handle a case pending in Florida. Thus, he should have anticipated traveling, and also anticipated that he was going to have to abide by all of Florida statutes, all of Florida's rules. He should have been prepared for this, because the charges appear in this district, knowing that it was across the country. They should expect to appear in court as required. They should expect to behave as required. If he removes his pro hoc VJ status, he can do a lot more damage to him. This is what Bubbles is absolutely scared of, because he has messed with the wrong damn judge. Judge ain't playing with him. Oh yeah, he's going to jail either tomorrow or later. I don't know. I actually hope he doesn't have to go in jail. I mean, because he's going to have too many holes to fill. Just saying.
Well,
You don't want to be there.
they only concerned about filling his one hole.
Doesn't no, and see, here's the thing. He's broke. He doesn't have money to subpoena Zim either. That is, then tell me he's been doing fundraising. He's raised quite a bit of money. That right there brings a whole new realm to it. So if he tries to claim, I can't afford it, well, you've been raising money. And does that change the status of his client? As now, if that money is being raised on his behalf, that makes her where she's not indigent anymore, and she can afford an attorney. No, I don't want to see him sinking one of your Navy ships. Let the Air Force try. Oh my gosh. Oh. Don't worry. All Marines will survive. They know how to survive. No. Just give them some crayons. They'll float. Just going to be too bad. I appreciate you so much. Oh, let me take a break away from this. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome, because I know that you're getting ready for the next letter. You're getting prepped up. You're getting primed up. You got your depends on. You ready? Grandma Sherry for $1.99. Thank you so much, Grandma Sherry. You're so special. I love that. Before you hurt my daughter, you need to know. Well, I think I do know. You don't want to go hurting her daughter, because she might be a little spicy. Grandma Sherry, thank you so much. And Lily Smith says, hi, Shizzy. I love Yamaha's voice. I love Yamaha's voice too.
Well,
not as much as I love Yamaha, but I do love his voice. It's a man love. You wouldn't understand, baby. You wouldn't understand. All right, we'll take a break away from that. We're going to get to the next letter. And if Megan Fox is listening, oh my gosh. Right now, all I have to say is break out the nipple clamps for this one. Oh, because it's going to get wild. All right, I got to get this helmet on, get strapped in. All right. Get the music queued up. Are you folks ready? Can you handle it? Can you handle this? I don't think you can handle it, because it's Yamaha. You know how he gets. Yeah. You just say.
Calm your tits.
There you go.
Oh, wait.
Flicking my nipple armor and.
Do we need the music?
Fairy tale.
Blood
on the snow, steel in the gale. You hear that roar? That's Yamaha biker riding bare-chested through your mama's chimney. Fuzzy nipple covers, Santa hat red. Clipped him from a lynx, he choked out dead. Ain't no silk, this is wartime gear. Stitched from grizzly back in ox's ear. Chest hair out, frostbite be damned. Drives a reindeer skull sled with a sleigh bell jam. Made his
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah. We're turning into a rap star.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Get the music.
An open letter to BBB. The bench is calling, and it's not impressed. To Bruce, the ghost of hearings past. I almost feel like we need some Christmas music here. Dear Bubbles, I told you, you gutless, gaslighting, grandstanding disgrace to the practice of law. I told you this was coming. I told you the court wasn't going to fall for your dime store drama. I told you that fear-based filings, weepy excuses, and GoFundMe sob stories don't hold water in federal court. And now, The gavel just dropped. You lit this match. You spammed the docket. You baited the court. You escalated every minor conflict into nuclear exchange. You hurled insults in emails, filed duplicative motions like you were building a paper barricade, and cried, "Unfair!" when the judge dared to finally call you out. Judge Bolitho saw straight through your act. The order didn't just deny your last-minute flail. It bodied you. You didn't acknowledge your concern. Oh, he didn't acknowledge your concern. He didn't respectfully defer. He called your excuse what it is. Absurd. You're not a hostage, Brucey. You're a no-show. A coward in khakis who couldn't stomach the reality you yourself created. You filed inflammatory garbage, triggered a sanctions hearing, then tried to duck the fallout from a 5-page pity parade that read like a diary entry from someone failing basic adulthood. Dear Penthouse Forum. And let's pause right here and say it together. How dare you?
How dare you?
Yes. You dared to tell the court you fear arrest. You dared to claim that you, a grown man with a bar license, were too emotionally rattled by live streams to comply with a court order. You fucking leprechaun. You dared to argue that a band rehearsal, a shoulder injury, and a bad memory from 2015 were grounds to skip a federal hearing. Well, maybe you should find that horse and have it kick you in the head again. How dare you waste the court's time and expect sympathy? How dare you pretend you are the victim while accusing everyone else of turning the legal process into a spectacle, even as you feed the flames? How dare you insult a sitting magistrate with fake arrest fears and then act shocked when the court calls it absurd? You want to talk about travel hardships? You chose this. You chose to represent clients in a Florida case. You volunteered to enter Pro Hoc Vice, knowing full well it meant you might have to show up. This wasn't a trap, Brucey. It was a calendar invite. Because what you've done isn't just absurd, it's offensive. It's a slap in the face to every lawyer who shows up, every litigant who plays fair, and every human being who understands what consequences, or that consequences don't pause just because you're uncomfortable. You thought you were clever. Even you fooled you. You thought emergency filings, a little emotional manipulation, and a whole lot of melodrama would get you a free pass. You had nearly 3 weeks to prep. You had time to file 9 effing pleadings, but somehow no time to grab a seat on JetBlue and show your face like an actual professional, because, well, they don't accept Lowe's gift cards.
Nose gift cards? Nose gift cards.
Instead, you tried to pull the emotional fire alarm and fake your way out. You sobbed about airline stress, shoulder injuries, band rehearsals, and deeply personal trauma in a court filing that, all to escape a hearing you started. This isn't legal work. It's emotional blackmail with letterhead. And then there's the part that really seals it. If counsel did not want to incur the cost and spend the time to travel to Florida for court appearances, then he should not have entered an appearance in this case. That's not just a bench slap. That's the epitaph on your credibility. But you made a federal case about being expected to do what every other out-of-state lawyer already does. Show up. But instead of booking the flight, you wrote a fantasy novel and tried to file it as doctrine. And let me say this directly, since you named me again. If I wanted to, I could send every single one of these letters to the court. Each one more accurate than your filings. Each one more honest than your footnotes. Each one a reminder that you've been exposed, not by rumors, but by your own words. But I haven't. Because unlike you, I understand the difference between performance and procedure, between consequences and content, between being talked about and being taken seriously. You called us harassers, conspirators, profiteers, and sometimes your pimp daddy. You tried to paint this as a vast YouTube mob out to get you, when the only mob surrounding you is your own bad decisions. You think you're clever, Brucey? You think spinning this as litigation for content somehow gets you off the hook? You turned a sanctions hearing into your own personal drama, then cried foul when people like me pointed out that you're the one lighting the stage on fire. And now you've earned exactly what I said you would. Rejection, embarrassment, exposure. You'll notice Judge Bolitho didn't even entertain the idea of delay. He didn't nibble on your bait. He saw the pattern, the spammed emotions, the duplication, the melodrama, and he put it all in the record. You tried to duck the hearing. The court called your bluff, and the hearing is still on. So go ahead. Keep naming me in filings. Keep pretending you're being oppressed while the rest of us watch you fall on your own procedural banana peels. But don't be surprised if one of these days I decide to send the court all of my open letters, not as retaliation, but as a record of reality. Because when history asks, what happened here, the truth should be preserved. Who filed the motion? Who sparked the sanctions? Who cried wolf when the judge held him accountable? FYI, it wasn't me. So let me leave you with one final message. You can duck, you can dodge. And if you can duck a hammer, you can dodge a ball. You can cash out your GoFundMe and wipe your ass and your tears on the receipt. But you can't escape what's coming. The court sees you. The people see you. And tomorrow, the bench sees you in person. No more stalling, no more footnotes, no more running. You brought this on yourself. Now you get to live in it. Sincerely, Shizzy Wisnut, Archivist of Accountability, Federal Court Fact Checker. Not a lawyer, just a mirror you can't look away from. Still here, still watching, still not missing hearings, and still your daddy.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, Yama. Oh God.
These are so funny.
Oh my gosh. These are so funny. Oh, could you
Yeah.
imagine sending these off to the court just for their own
they
fun?
would just, oh my God. I don't know, man.
Oh, it would be so glorious. I mean, it
think
really would
Bolitho
be.
would probably
Just
fall out of his chair. I don't know.
what? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna hold your ass in contempt of court for making me laugh my pants off. It's just not right.
Oh my gosh. Lily Smith says, I should love Yamaha's voice. Oh, girl, you have no idea. Yamaha's voice, it gets really special. Wait until you see Professor Snake come running out of them there snake bins. You have no idea what we can
That
do.
one was so funny. I had no idea you were going to make that Harry Potter reference.
Yes. They raised the money to subpoena Z today. That's not how it works. You realize, right? But yeah, good for them, Crispin. They raised the money. Good for them. Congratulations to them. Now, hopefully that they have an attorney that still can represent. BBB doesn't want to show and have to answer for all the receipts Randy has That is very true. There's a very big reason why he doesn't want to show. And oh my, it's going to be blistering. It's going to be blistering. I've seen some of the receipts that Randy has. Much as it pains me, I must head home from the pub. Take care, all. Be nice to each other and obey the mods. Thank you, Sticky
Alrighty.
Widget.
See you later. Thank you. And Silhouette asked, and I have no idea at this point, how many letters have you written already, Shizzy? No idea. Quite a few.
Well, let's see. I didn't really track them to start out with by numbering them, but this would be number 43 or something around in there. So over
It's been a
43
while.
that I've written.
Yeah.
Like whenever you see my letters, you'll see a number up there, maybe if it shows it. But yeah, it's like on number 43. It's probably closer to 50 on Bubbles alone.
Hmm.
I think I even wrote one to the judge.
Yeah.
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 And it wasn't bad. It was just probably not the nicest thing that I said. But,
And then Slow Moving Giant is advising me not to give Bubbles any idea about dropping trowel because he might try to plead insanity or some shit.
it ain't gonna work. Maybe be honestly believe you
Just
would never
drop
come to
his,
this.
start dancing around. It's pudding time.
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah. I want some pudding. Can I have some pudding? I showed up a cart.
Just but his flight with the 56K.
Yeah.
Well, because if they did that, then it would go to show that the money wasn't going what it was supposed to be going for. Of course, can you ever prove that there was that 56K? Because they don't show receipts whenever you donate a money. Whenever you donate money, they say, I don't know anything about this. What do you mean? Just saying.
I ain't got to show you nothing.
I got to show you nothing. BBB says, yeah, 56. I gotcha. As Squid said, Sarah Boone writes better motions than you do. Well, that's probably true. Sarah Boone probably could write better motions, but no. No. Trust me, Sarah Boone does not write very good motions. She's never wrote a damn good motion ever. There you go. But thank you very much. That's pretty good. I like that, Janice. So what's your opinion of what's going to happen tomorrow? What's my opinion of what's going to happen tomorrow? My opinion of what's going to happen tomorrow, and this is my firm belief, my very firm belief, that the judge is going to hold a sanctions hearing, and he's going to call into question Bruce's pro hoc vice status. That's it. Nothing more than that. In the court case is going to happen. That's what's going to happen with the judge. Do I have an over and under on what will happen? Whether Bruce will show up, whether he'll not show up, whether he'll cry, whether he'll throw a fit, whether he'll be arrested. I don't know. I do know that the judge is holding a conference with two attorneys in his courtroom, and he said to bring his check for them to bring their checkbooks, which means that he's looking at Randy, he's looking at Bubbles, and he's saying, now explain yourself. You got some explaining to do. He's gonna find out. He's going to find out what all is going on, what the big holdup is, because he does not like the fact that right now, currently, as we speak, there is 125 filings. 125 filings. They have not even completed
insane.
discovery. They have not gotten discovery from Bubbles. This delays the court, which means the judge can't enjoy the fall time whenever he wants to be out there golfing or swimming or whatever the judge does in the fall. Maybe he's got a planned vacation to go to the Bahamas, and you're going to be holding him up. and he's going to have to hold this off for another freaking year because of BBB's bullshit. Do you think the judge is going to be happy about that? Now, I don't know how the judge is going to rule because I'm not the judge. I don't have a crystal ball. If I had a crystal ball, I guarantee you my happy ass would have bought a lottery ticket a long damn time ago. I think how many billion did it hit? Yeah, I have no idea. I'm an artard that wears a helmet and writes funny letters.
This shizzy live stream brought to you from the French Riviera.
And you know what? If I had that crystal ball, I guarantee I would have won the lottery, and I would be doing it from the Riviera, and I'd be wearing a helmet, and I'd be having just as much fun as I do now. Guaranteed, I'd be having a good old time. No, no. Honestly, I don't know what the judge is going to rule. I don't know what he's going to say. I can guess. I can make wild guesses, but I would probably be wrong because this judge has surprised me multiple times. I would have thought a long time ago that he would have called this into question, that he would chastise Bruce, but he didn't. So what he does, don't know. I have no idea. Well, watch Jeremy's video from today if you haven't already. Man, sweetheart, I will tell you, I would love to do that, but here's the beautiful thing of it. I was too busy being harassed by the popo. They was chasing me down. I was a bobbing and a swerving inside the traffic. I was breaking that speed limit. And Popo told me when he said so. So let me tell you.
And I bet he thought about it too. He's like, oh, this little man, he looks so cute. I want to do a fart box finger punch. I think you are a mule smuggling drugs from Florida.
No, it's awesome because he was looking at me and I was looking at him, and he like came up to hear on me. And that was with the Smokey the Bear hat on. He came up to hear on me. I was like, "Oh, aren't you cute? Put you right in my pocket." Shizzy, my comment wasn't praiseworthy. Squid said that Sarah Boone wrote the better the motions than Deuce. My apologies for. Gosh, Janice, thank you so much. I appreciate it. No, you phrased it perfectly. Oh, I love it. I love you. I love you, Janice. Thank you so much. I haven't watched any videos today. I was too busy conversing with my wife. She likes to talk to me while I'm driving. She likes to say sweet nothings in my ear, says thanks. And then she disappears every so often. The seat lays back, and then she has a dog laying on her chest. Yeah, that little dog was on her lap the whole damn way. That, he growls at me. I try to reach over and get me a little action in the car, and he's like, "Rrr." It's like, damn it. Afraid he's gonna bite off a finger or something else. Sure, she was talking. She was. She wouldn't be quiet.
Mr. Wisnut, why were you swerving all over the road?
My zipper got stuck. She's helping me with it.
I was dodging a crazy bird, sir.
Yes, Elfie, I agree. The dog gets all the fun. He is like picked his spot. It is on her lap. Like anytime we go out of town, she's just like right there. He was crashed out, looking all peaceful. That was until we had to stop for some food. And then he got a French fry or two. John said, I was close to.
I know, yeah. Damn it.
Well, I know what everybody was thinking. He thought he would be funny. Funny. That lawyer is 50, is acting like a 16-year-old. Yeah, Jim. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. He's a little girl throwing a temper tantrum.
He is misbehaving. It is. He's got an issue that he just can't let go of, and it has something to do with macaroni and cheese. I don't know. I think he got some macaroni and he stuck it in his hat, and or he got a feather stuck in his hat, called it macaroni or something like that. Something about Mark Feather and hats and macaroni, and I never understood, because all that bullshit that he got involved in with that macaroni and cheese bullshit got him sanctioned by the court.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's a perfect example right there. That was how long ago, and he still can't let go of that shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, do you think he's going to let go
So
of this
that
one?
gives you an indication of his mindset right there, just in that alone. That was how long ago?
Well,
Jesus.
Well, you have to understand that he's gonna fall into the same little trap that
Mm-hmm.
that all of these other little hater groups have fallen into. And this is why I don't like being part of hater groups. People are attacking one another. Why do you got to be part of that? There's too much love in the world. You got to spread a little love. Spread the love, man. Look over at that man over there and say, son, we're all on the same planet at the same exact time. You should be happy. Why aren't you happy? Well, this is just a short little span of life. Man, I love that Cajun. He's so awesome. Ah, he has mac and cheese and Coke issues. Yeah, that could be. Do you think Larry will tell the judge he got pulled into it because the mac and cheese case with sanctions there? No, unless the judge asks to hear from him, the judge don't give two shits. See, you have to understand. And a lot of people got this thing where they think that you can go into a courtroom and you can jump up and start yelling and shouting and say, "But judge, he did this to me." They look at it as like it's going to be some sort of witch burning. That's not how this shit works. Unless the judge asks you to talk, you shut the F up. You don't say anything. Unless you have a reason to bring that up. If Larry gets brought up by, like, for example, oh my God, look at you. Max is throwing the big 200 veterans dollars.
It's 200
VJs.
yen. Yeah.
It looks like a V, man. What you throwing? You
get about
$1.20.
$1.20.
You say it's yen. I think he's throwing them herpes at me or something. Maximera, stop throwing herpes at me. I am going to have to put a hurting on you or an itching on
200
me.
Japanese curses. That's what it is.
200 Japanese curses.
He's gonna have some alcohol spirit chasing you around.
Son, don't make me throw another bomb over there. Max, good to see you, brother. Won't save him, but BBB should choose the soft sit plus ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Max is a good friend of mine. You guys don't go harassing Max. He's good people. Good to see Max. Sherry, I'm pleased someone else has come forward. Did I miss one? I think I missed one. Did I miss one? No, I'm good. I did. Thank you so much. And then we've got, do you talk to your wife about the situation? Yes. I've talked to my wife, and you know what she does? She sends me really cool letters. Yeah. I've got a letter that is in a filing, and I'm going to have to pull it up one night. Oh my God, it's a glorious. It is, and I joke you not, a soft sit filed, and I joke not, a motion for you to go fuck off. It is glorious. And they fight, and it's not any motion. It's a handwritten motion. Wait till you see that.
Yeah.
Herpes is forever. So is
That is very
BBB
true.
stupidity.
Yeah.
So with another 200. Did I say that right? Or another 200.
Oh,
herpes,
I don't know. You
one of
blocked
them.
yourself. Yeah. Another 200 alcohol spirits.
200 alcohol
200
spirits.
yen. Yeah. He's gonna
You know what
hump
yen
your
is,
ass
right?
all over
You know what
Georgia.
yen is?
Yeah.
Yen is a genie in a bottle that has a lisp.
Screw the gin. I'm a yen.
It's just, I bet more when Larry appears in the sanctions case for the thumbnail case, not tomorrow. Oh, okay. When Larry appears in the sanctions case, well, that's the thing. That it won't matter because BBB has nothing to do with the sanctions case other than the thumbnail case. The attorney in that, the person that has their name signed on all those documents would be Stark. So, yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Gonna need penicillin after those super chats.
Yeah.
But I probably will. Larry will be there tomorrow. Yes, I know. Larry will be there tomorrow along with Chandler. Also DUI guy. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people there. Yeah, Larry, DUI guy. Duh. Jeremy, Chandler. I think there's going to be a bunch of other people there also. So BBB could be a witness, maybe. Only if they bring him into it. I mean, they could. Max Murray has too many men in his wallet. Oh, I thought you said too many men in his wallet. God, forever and clean. We ride dirty in here like Yamaha.
I'm none of this is my fault. I'm innocent. I'm just here to read. I don't.
Yeah.
I wash my hands of it all as I play a fiddle and watch Rome burn.
You know what I'm going to have to do at some point in time? I'm going to have to do like a members only stream, and it'll just be me and you reading all these letters.
There you go. Be a long day.
No. What we'll do is we'll do like a members stream, and it'll be you and me read the letter, and then we end the stream and do another one, like once a month for like the next 3 years.
Oh my God, yeah. Holy crap, yeah.
It would just be like all of a sudden you'll see a member stream show up, maybe once a week for the next 3 or 4 years. But we just schedule it out, and it's like a 15-minute stream of nothing but reading the letter and mocking it endlessly. And be members only. That would be so awesome.
Well, and plus, like you said, then we got you got a bunch of other ideas for that in the store too.
I've got
You
all
started
kinds of
something
letters.
with this leather. Well, with the leather
see,
stuff.
I know
too,
where
but,
Yamaha's mind went.
with the leather stuff.
I'm sitting over here in my
gotta keep
leather.
my
You
leather
got me
and
started on this
separated
leather
now.
shizzy. Members only. Then you'll have to wear a jacket too, or at least
Oh
you'll
yeah,
have to,
there you go.
have to have a nut sack. Oh, Yamaha just reads leather. All right, read it, Yamaha.
Yamaha just reads leather.
New witness came forward today from Otter Creek and said she saw LP and JC putting up the signs.
Yeah, I saw
didn't know
somebody
anything
saying
about
something. Yeah, I saw somebody saying something about that earlier, but I didn't know what that was all about.
I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, at this point, could be. Then it becomes a witness that has to affidavit that, and then it would be up to Bubbles to prove that that's not true, or try to dispute it, or not allow him in. It could be anything. You should file an amica brief, which is a copy of your letters.
Should have seen Puddletown's joke. Hey, Max, are you still in here?
Oh. What does it say? Lisa says came forward to Otter Creek. Who said it?
Puddletown. A Japanese woman went to the bank to exchange yen to U.S. dollars. I give yen. You only give me $90. The teller shrugged and said, fluctuations? The woman said, fuck you white people too.
Jimmy's ladies. Puddletown. Max says, yeah,
You are
watching
bad.
on my iPad.
Yeah, there you go.
My iPod.
Puddletown, you're horrible. I'm offended on behalf of Max. Well, I would be offended on behalf of Maximura, but he
Yeah, if you could offend Max.
has no morals anyway, so
Exactly.
Whatever.
Oh my God. Oh,
Disregard.
oh, yeah. I mean, we're talking about Max here. I mean, Max could destroy me like in 15 minutes if he wanted to. I joke you not. You know, you don't mess with you know, this is why I mess with Max, because Max I know could destroy me in like in no time at all. Like he took my email address and figured out where I was living at. He sent me a get well card, you know. Max and I wasn't even sick yet.
Yeah.
Sent me a
I'm
get
sitting
well card.
outside watching you right now.
You see that guy in the car right across the street? That's me. I've been here for 3 days. He's awesome.
You look good in that cardigan today, Shizzy.
Yes, Max is the smartest guy on YouTube. Max is very bright. Max is my favorite ornamental.
Ornamental. Oh my God.
God, you guys killed me. All right. I think it's that time that we head out on another adventure, and I've got to get up in a few hours. Got to set my alarm clock because I'm planning on doing a stream in the morning. I miss doing my streams in the morning. They make me so happy.
Yeah.
But hang out for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. I think I heard the person who came forward about science also has pictures to prove it. Now that's a very big possibility, darling.
Yeah, that was, I haven't, outside of what was mentioned on here and what I saw earlier, I know nothing else about it. That was the first time seen anything about it. It's kind of interesting, so.
It is kind of interesting. And we'll just, like I said, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow is going to be insane because we're, if you guys haven't done it, go check out DUI Guy, because he's going to probably be reporting on this. Him, Jeremy, all kinds of people are going to be talking about this tomorrow. Me, I won't be able to do anything until tomorrow night, so I'll have to play catch up, or maybe like mayonnaise or something like that. So Wendy Bender, yes, please do it. File an amicus brief in this. But see, here's the thing. It falls flat. These particular letters fall flat if BBB gets removed from the case. And then it just becomes more annoyance, and then the court would not like that too much and might come after me. Just saying, they may do it. I think it would be hilarious to have that all immortalized into a court filing. But
can you just see that? Oh my God.
Oh my God, how many pages would that be?
Oh
my Jesus.
I don't even want to imagine it. But it would be the funniest court filing ever. And probably the most downloaded in human history, or at least American jurisprudence.
Could you imagine how much that would cost someone to actually download that? With 43 filings, let's say I've got 50 or 60 of those, okay? 50 or 60 of those filings. And every single one of them is 5-10 pages long. That's 500 pages. You know how expensive that would be for someone to download? And that's just to date.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. 50 letter, 5 pages each, 250 pages. No, 50 letters, 10 pages each. Double it, 500 pages. I don't think I think it might be more than 5. Some of them might be longer, some of them might be shorter. But yeah. Watch Jeremy's video today when this is over. Me too. I may watch that. Yeah. Your letters would be the most downloaded court documents in history. God, you guys are bad. You guys are bad. Don't give me any ideas because no, I've already thought about all this. I won't do it because I respect the court of law just a little bit too much. And
Yeah.
peace.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny, so grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate, watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread, I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's agenda will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.
Go say hi.